Good morning class. Today we are going to revise exercise 6.3. Question number 1 is what could be the possible ones digit of the square root of each of the following numbers? Here 4 numbers are given and this time we have to tell what can be the possible ones digit of square root of this number. If we take the first example, the last digit of this number is 1. We have to think of the digits whose square has 1 in the unit place. This time we don't have to check the square of this number. We have to think of the digits whose square has 1 in the unit place. So there are two possibilities. We are doing first part 9, first sum, first part 9801. So check the unit digit. Here unit digit is 1. So square of which digit is having 1 in the unit place? Square of 1 is 1 and square of 9 is 81. So these are the two digits whose squares end with 1. So there are two possibilities. It will be either 1 or 9. Means the square root of this number will end with 1 or 9. There are two possibilities. Similarly, the next part is 99856. Here the last digit is 6. So square of which digit is having 6 in the unit place? There are again two possibilities. Square of 4 is 16. Square of 4 has 6 in the unit place, and similarly square of 6, it is 36. It has 6 in the unit place. So again we have two possibilities. That means the square root of this number will end with either 4 or 6. There are two possibilities. So you have to write down both the possible numbers. Now the next type of questions that can be asked are related to prime factorization method, and this is very important method in the chapter squares and square roots. So if I start with 729, question is find out the square root of this number by using prime factorization method. So there will be 4 options given and you have to find out the correct option. So 729 is the number. So let's find out the prime factors of 729. It is divisible by 3. 3 2s are 6, 3 4s are 12, 3 3s are 9. Again it is divisible by 3. 3 8s are 24, 3 1s are 3. Again it is divisible by 3. 3 2s are 6, 3 7s are 21. Again by 3. 3 9s are 27. Then 3 3s are 9 and 3 1s are 3. So if we make pairs, we are having 3 pairs here. So square root of 729, take one digit from each pair. 3 into 3 into 3. 3 3s are 9 and 9 3s are 27. So this number is square of 27, or you can say the square root of this number is 27. Now next questions can be in the form a number would be given. Question will be in the form find out the least number which must be multiplied with this number to get a perfect square. So this will also be solved by using prime factorization method. Let's find out the prime factors of this number. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 6 are 12, then 2 6 are 12, 2 3s are 6, then it is divisible by 3. 3 2s are 6, 3 1s are 3, then 3 7s are 21, and now 7 1s are 7. So these are the prime factors of 252. Write down all the prime factors, then make pairs. The one number which is not in pair, which is not making pair with any other number, is 7. So 7 is the least number which must be multiplied with 252 to get a perfect square. Or question can be asked in the form which is the smallest whole number by which the given number must be divided. In that case also 7 will be the least number that by that 252 should be divided to get a perfect square. So this method you have to use in both the cases. Now this is one of the important questions of exercise 6.3, find the smallest square number that is divisible by each of the numbers 4, 9 and 10. In this type of question also 3 or 4 options will be given to you. So see how to solve these type of questions. 3 numbers are given here, 4, 9 and 10. These are the 3 numbers 4, 9 and 10. Very first thing that you have to do is to find the LCM of all the numbers. Okay, find out the LCM of these numbers. Firstly, it is divisible by 2. 2 2s are 4, 9 will remain as it is. 2 5s are 10. Now again 2 1s are 2, 9 and 5 will not change. Now 3 3s are 9, 5 will not be changed. Now 3 1s are 3 and the last number will be 5. So LCM of these numbers 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12, 12 3s are 36 and 36 5s are 180. Now see, the LCM is in the form 2 square into 3 square into 5, means 2 of the numbers are in the form of perfect square, but there is one number which doesn't make any pair. Okay, means 180, actually 180 is the least number which is divisible by all these 3 number, but it is not the perfect square. And in the question we have to give, in the question it is given that find out the perfect square number. So 180 is not perfect square, we just now have to change it into a perfect square number. So already we are having all the prime factors of 180. Okay, now these are the factors of 180, and in prime factors of 180 only one more 5 is needed. If I write down one more 5 here, I will get a perfect square. Okay, so firstly you have to mention 5 is the least number which by which 180 should be multiplied. So 180 multiplied by 5 is equals to 900. 900 is our answer. 900 is the least number which is a perfect square and is divisible by all these 3 numbers. So if question is given in MCQ form, you will be given 4 options. Out of those 4 options you just have to tick the correct answer, and this is the whole process which you have to follow.